Peace and love, y'all. What's going on? This is Ron, Dr. Love Jones. We're here for the 30-day content creation challenge. Listen, we here on day 19. I'm excited to do this, and like I said, a few days behind, but we catching up. We're gonna finish this on time, on the same rhyme. All right, so we're gonna talk about. Last video I did was talking about the types of friendships and 3 types of friendships, and I want to create this content for those who struggle in friendships, finding healthier everything. And a lot of this comes from this book. I have a book. I have a chapter talking about all types of relationship, friendships, and stuff like that. So it's actually a chapter. I call my chapters process. So it's a process in there that I talk about building meaningful relationships. And so make sure you get a copy of the book. Link be below. Click on that link. It'll take you. Will go to my website and get you a copy. This is a hardcover version. I have soft cover. I have paperbacks as well. So let's chop it up. So all right. So as I was talking about the 3 types of friendship, which is a comrade, a constituents, and a confidant. Those are the 3 types of friends, right? So now that we established those 3 types of friends, here are the 3 signs that your friendship has gone toxic. All right? So first sign that your friendship has gone toxic is this. They prey on your downfall. So what I mean by this is this. You ever had a friend, and I've had this in the past, right? You ever had a friend that whenever you're going through your hardships, they're there for you. They're supporters. They're there for you. They rocks with you. They're there. Whenever you call them, they pick up. And all they're doing is rejoicing in the fact that you're struggling. And they want to be the ones to help you. But let's say you get in a better place and things are going great in life. They don't have the same energy. They're not as supportive. They don't pick up your calls. They don't have the same energy or excitement for your happiness. That is a sign. See, oftentimes when I talk about trauma bonding, sometimes people are there with you when y'all going through stuff so they could be there, because it's a low type of energy in that friendship. But what happens is, once things go your way, they don't want to rock with you the same, because they love you when things ain't going right, but they don't have the same love for you when things are going right and going great. So that's the first sign. The second sign is they play scoreboard. You ever have a friend that play scoreboard? Now, what you mean play scoreboard? In other words, they're always counting the things you do for them, but they never count the things they count the things they do for you, but it's always missing on what you do for them. And trust me, I've had those type of friendships where they were like, yo, you remember I did this for you, I did that. They're always counting what they did for you, but they never take accountability for what you do for them. And those are the type of friendships you gotta stay away from, because those type of friends, they are the ones. They are always there for you. They're always doing things for you. They'll jump up and volunteer to do something for you. But then when you don't do something for them, they throw it in your face. They'll tell you, look what I did for you. I did this for you. I did that for you. And if you are like the kind of person I was when I was in that situation, it was weird, because when I do stuff for people, I don't count it. I'm not sitting here thinking about what I did. There's things I've done for people. I'm never ever going to be like, yo, look what I did for you. So that's one real thing about me, and I'm always been this way. So the type of people I keep around me are not like that at all. I don't have those type of relationships. That was a point in my life when that was a prevalent thing. So that's the second thing. And the third type of friendship is no reciprocity. You see, they don't reciprocate the love that you give them. So they the ones that they leech. Those are the type of leech type friendships. Is that they always getting from you, but they never reciprocating back, right? And that's a sign your friendship got toxic, because obviously there was a point in time where y'all reciprocated the love you have for each other, but when they start rocking with you, you start to recognize that they're not as supportive for you. They don't see you in the same light. They don't start rocking with you. That's a sign that friendship is over, and you got to know how to maneuver about that. So I'm going to run it back to you. 3 signs of friendship has gone toxic. Number 1, they pray and pray on your downfall. Meaning they're always there for you when things are going good, but they're not there for you when things are on the up. I say pray and pray on your downfall is a line from Jay-Z song, but yeah, it's the idea that they are always hoping and wishing that things aren't going good in your life, so they can feel good about either being there for you, or it can reflect where they are, because the last thing they want is to see their friend doing much better than what they are, right? And then you got the scoreboard. That's the person who they struggle with binary relationships, or they're struggling in their life, and they want to feel good by always throwing in your face what they do for you. Sometimes people do things for you just to say they could do it for you. It's just one of those things that you want to be leery of those people. People that's always volunteering to do things for you. If they're always volunteering, if they're doing it from a genuine space, then they're doing it because that's who they are. But a lot of people who do that, they really just, they don't rock with you like that. And then the last one was they don't reciprocate the love you give for them. When you start to see these signs, it's time to move on from them friendships. And it's okay, because when you get rid of friends or you move on from friendships, it creates a space and opportunity to bring in new people. Don't listen to that song, No New Friends by Drake. You need friends. We all need friends in some form, some capacity. This idea that not having friends, it's better to be by yourself than to have toxic friendships. I agree with that. But who says that friendships have to be toxic? There are healthy friendships. And I think you'll find those when you start to live and align with your path, your journey, and purpose. Because think about it. The way you find somebody that really rocks and deals with you is when you're on a path of growth and betterment. When you're on your path of growth and betterment, the people who's on that path, who's aligned with you, they'll be there with you. And even if they don't stay there with you, you ain't got to worry about it becoming toxic, because they're on the path of making it better. And trust me, I've had people come into my life, and I think they may be those good, solid friendships, and then they walk out. And trust me, I don't have no ill will, no negative feeling towards anyone. I still have love for those who's no longer my friends. But the one thing I'm not going to do is hold on or chase or keep a friendship once I know is going wayside. So yeah, one thing I learned to move on is to love myself and to love the people who love me the way I need to love me, right? Those are people I know I rock with. Those who don't do that, don't love me the way I love me, is all right. They could be associate, or they just somebody I'm familiar with. But that friend is a special title. Anyways, if you got some value from this, make sure you comment below. Tell me about your friendships, your situations. Talk to me. I respond in the comments. I don't bite. All right. Well, peace and love to y'all. Once again, we're getting close. We're close to the end. Man, it's almost that time for to the end of the 30 day content creation challenge. All right. Peace and love to y'all. Have a good one.